All right. First and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who were well and who was worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing the truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for love of the gospel. It's the brother Gabaria from Indiana camp. Come at you with another sit down. Um, right now I'm on my way to camp right now, and it just dawned on me on wanted to basically hit on the subject of don't make anything, don't put anything above Yahweh Bashem Yasha. All right, don't I really want to dwell on the idols, but this it's just something that's been on my spirit lately. You don't want to make the Lord jealous where he starts moving around. All right, when I say moving around, it means he starts shifting your life, up a little bit. All right. So you don't want to put nothing over, the work or the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahusha. All right. Especially if you find yourself being in this truth, you doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, then cool. But that one little, damn, shit, you seeing this girl for for the fourth, fifth time throughout the week, and you haven't, studied or did not one video all week, that's looking kind of suspect. Now, and the Lord said He is long suffering, so he might he might endure it, he might dwell on it, for a little bit, but he ain't gonna take back. The Lord ain't gonna take back seat to nothing, you know. Especially anything that you create, anything that you give. That's like your children. That's like you give your children a game, or you give your children a new pair of shoes or something, and they too much into it. All right, they too much into it. They start disobedient. They start being disobedient. They start lacking on their chores. They start lacking on their responsibilities, the things that you told them to do, you know, because they all into this thing that you got them, whether it's a toy, a game, a TV, or whatever you got them, you know. You start to think. You start to like, hey, listen, I got you this thing, yeah, but but now you start to lax on your responsibilities. You gonna feel like you gonna have to take it away, or what? You gonna have to you gonna have to either take it away, or you gonna have to something's gonna have to move, because you're not gonna take backseat to anything, because you're the parent. You know, you feel like your child should listen to you first and foremost before anything. All right, especially if they're living in your house. You know, so that's exactly how the Lord feels about us, man. When we do certain things, the Lord gives us certain benefits that we get. If you might have a decent looking woman, okay, cool. Or you might have a woman in general. Or the Lord might give you a decent. The Lord might give you a decent a place to stay. Or the Lord might give you a nice looking whip. Or whatever. Whatever trinkets the Lord give you, He don't expect you to put those things up over Him. Now you lack it in your responsibilities. Now you lack it in your duties. All right, you're not supposed to do that, man. All right, and when you do that, when stuff like that comes to pass, and things like that happening, the Lord starts to move. All right, which means what? He's either gonna get rid of you, or He's gonna get rid of that thing that got your attention at the moment. All right, so, and trust me, I've been on the receiving end. You know, where the Lord blessed me with something, and I got too indulged in it. I got too carried away. All right, so the Lord had to start moving. He had to, like, hey, hey, get rid of that. He's getting too distracted. My video started lacking. I wasn't studying as much as I want to. You know, so hey, like I said, man, the Lord, if He sees something that got your attention more than Him, then He's gonna, hey, he's gonna force His hand. All right. That's what this video is. This video is exhorting brothers to, hey, don't put the Lord in that situation. Put Him before all. All right, the elders of my camp, and even the apostles. You know, they told me personally. He says, brother, don't put nothing before the Lord. All right, nothing. All right. There's nothing. There's nothing in this world that should have you that focused, or that have your attention on that much, where you start neglecting, or you start lacking on your duties in the truth. All right. Nothing should have you that focused. All right. Because the scripture says what? Uh. 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 uh it's in Second Corinthians too. What does it say? I didn't want to get it, but I'm driving right now, and I can't really. I ain't got no other phone. It says, how does it go? I got it on the tip of my tongue. I can't really. It says, oh, it says, for the things that we see are temporary, but the things that we don't see, they're for eternal. So the things that we see in this present world, they're temporary, man. They're just give to you just to skate by, just to keep you afloat. All right, that's it. That's all. They ain't here for. They ain't gonna save you. They ain't here for salvation. They ain't none of that, man. You know, hey, like the big guy told me, man, when I was telling him I was dealing with a woman, man, and I told him like, yeah, man, she was here. It's like she was here one minute, she was gone the next. The big guy told me, he said, hey, listen, man, it's not your woman, it's just your time. All right, just like money. And it's funny how you can attribute money and women as the same thing. It's not your money and it's not your woman. It's just your time to spend it, and it's just your time. And she's just giving you your time. All right, but eventually, what? Everything, what? She gonna be passed on to the next person. You know, just like what? Money. You spend it and you give it to the next person. It's not your money. It's just your time to spend it. All right. You don't want to. Hey, I always quote this, man. If any brothers know me, I love the movie Heat, and I always quote what Robert De Niro said. He said, don't get yourself attached to anything that you can't put down in 15 seconds or less when you spot the heat around the corner, man. All right. And that's exactly what type of mindset you should be in. And guess what? He had to live up to those words at the end, man. He had to actually put his money where his mouth is. You know, he was attached to something, and he spot the heat. He's literally seeing the heat coming to him. And he was like, he hesitated. He was like, oh shit. I've been having this saying for I've been having this saying for years. Now I gotta put my money where my mouth is. Now I gotta do it. So what I was gonna say, yeah, man. So now he had to perform what he was been preaching. He had to practice what he's been preaching. You know. So like us, man, you don't supposed to put anything. You don't supposed to get attached to anything in this world that you feel like you got to struggle to put down, or you feel like you gotta wean yourself off of. All right. The only thing we should be addicted in this world is the truth and doing the work of your how about your shot. That's why the scripture says, what? Be not weary in well doing. We're supposed to be. Hey, in the book of Proverbs, it says what? Be satisfied with her breast always. No, it's like it says, be satisfied with her breast, and be ravished with her love always or continuously. And that she is talking about the truth. It's talking about wisdom. You're supposed to be infatuated with her, man. You're supposed to be indulgent in it. All right. Of course, it's a balance, but at the same time, man, you're supposed to how can I say, you're supposed to damn, how am I trying to say, balance yourself out, so to speak, man. All right. But I didn't want to make this video too long, man. It was just like a little rant, just something on my spirit I wanted to say before camp. This wicked ass bitch. She got a fucking 666 on the back of her t-shirt. But anyways, yeah, Lord will help this video was edifying for you brothers out there. Until next time, I want to say shalom.